y'all, hey, it's your girl Miss Lady Ree, and I'm back again with another video. Welcome back, Ree Squad. And for those of you who are new, I am a DIY girly who loves to create content. So if you like DIY videos or hair videos or some travel videos, go ahead and give your girl a subscribe, a like, or a comment. It is very much appreciated. So let's get into today's video. Today I am making hotel keychains for my family reunion. This was just something that I decided to do on my own. I am a do-it-yourself type of girl. I pretty much love to be creative and I love to do things myself. So if I can do it, I will. So for this video, I'm just showing you how I am placing the letters onto the keychain. So I use my Cricut machine to make the words, and I am just going to line it up, center it really nice, and place it on there with my transfer tape. So I'm using vinyl. I got the vinyl from, where did I get the vinyl? Oh, I got the vinyl from Michael's, and I just use my Cricut to cut the words out. So first of all, let me tell you this project. Okay, so I had procrastinated to no end with this project because I am using resin for the first time, UV resin. So I did a bunch of research to try to find out how to work with resin. First, I wanted to see if I wanted to get the resin that you mix, or if I just wanted to get the resin that was already pre-mixed and then you just use a UV lamp to cure it. And that was my final decision. So I decided to just get the resin that was already pre-mixed. And all you had to do was just put it under the UV lamp to cure it and make it hard. Y'all, this project was so stressful. So I had procrastinated because I knew working with a project there was going to be some hiccups and some trial and error. And I just wanted to put that off for as long as I could. I'm the type of person that loves to do things right. I love to be perfect and not make any mistakes and no errors. But you know, with working with something that you're not familiar with, of course there's going to be some errors and some mistakes, but I just kept putting it off because I didn't want to deal with it. So I finally went ahead and got started with it. And of course, like I said, I ran into some hiccups. So here I'm just using the tool. I don't know the name of the tool, but I'm just using it to get the material out in between the numbers and letters. And so the keychains are double-sided, and I already put the Root of Davis on one side. So now I'm just gonna grab my clear transfer tape. Grab the transfer tape and then transfer the 2024 family reunion letters onto the back side of the Motel keychain. Okay, so at this point in the project, this is my second time using the resin, and I'm noticing that there are little small tiny bubbles that are forming inside of it, and it's not giving me the crystal clear finish. So I'm like starting to panic, and I'm like wondering what I need to do. I don't know anyone who's like a DIYer like myself or who has used resin before. So I'm like trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong and what I need to do. So, of course, I pull out my resources, and what other resource is there besides the trusty TikTok? So I am going through video after video after video looking for a solution to get these bubbles out because I need perfection. I need no mistakes. I need it to look good. So I pour in the resin on my second keychain, and I'm still noticing like the bubbles. And then I'm like, so maybe I need to slow down with the pouring because maybe I'm pouring too fast. So bubbles are escaping. So I'm like, okay, maybe I could just pop the bubbles. So I grabbed my little clear stick, which came with the UV resin combo pack, and I start trying to pop the bubbles. Girl, child, mom, auntie, whoever's watching this, that did not work. Look, y'all, so now I'm like, okay, that little plastic tool didn't work. That's because it didn't have no pointer on it. But let me use my weeder tool and try to pop the bubbles. Negative. Did not work. So I went ahead and cured the keychain anyway, even though there were bubbles in it, because I wasn't sure what else to do. I didn't want to wipe the resin out, and then I don't know. I just wasn't sure. I've never used resin before, so I didn't know what to do. I just went ahead and cured it with the bubbles inside of it. So the bubbles are there. I can see them, but because it is a white background, I think it's a little less noticeable. So I put the key rings on them to move on to the next part of my project, which is going back to the drawing board and doing more research to find out how to successfully remove all bubbles from the resin. So I'm making these hotel keychains for my family reunion. But does anyone have any tips on how to make the resin lay more smoothly? I saw on TikTok how you can spray alcohol and get the bubbles out, but now it's leaving like the ripples and all kind of extra stuff in the finish. Does anyone have any tips? That was a clip of my TikTok that I had posted because your girl was in desperate need of a solution, and quick. Because I didn't want to keep working on this and keep stressing out and keep trying to find different solutions. So, y'all, when I tell you, people helped me out a lot when I posted that video. I had about 10 different comments of people trying to give me advice on what to do. So this one girl said a lighter, plus let it sit for a while before touching the surface to avoid fingerprints. Somebody else said maybe try a spray lacquer. I never use alcohol with my resin. And then somebody else said torch it. Somebody else was like, girl, I think you over alcoholed it. You can go back over with a thin layer of resin. Somebody else said a blowtorch. Give it a light buff to smooth the finish. And somebody said use a lighter for the bubbles. Somebody said you shouldn't have too many bubbles with UV resin. Use a toothpick to pop them. Child, so yeah, they were giving me a lot of tips, and I appreciated them because I was able to take all of those tips and then use my own brain to come up with a way to finish the project. And so, y'all, let me tell you what I did. So yeah, after doing research, I have found where people were saying, oh, you need alcohol and it has to be more than 70% in order to spray it in the resin, and then the bubbles, it'll make the bubbles disappear. But I think that tip was for resin that had to be mixed. But since mine is already pre-mixed, that did not apply to me. When I sprayed it, I did see some of the bubbles pop, but then it was making the resin act weird and like leave ripples and stuff in it. It just was not acting right. So, long story short, I ran. And when I tell you I ran, because the only lighters that I have in the house are like regular lighters. Like, I ran to Target to get me a big lighter that has like the extended nozzle on it, like the extended tip. So I got that, and I was able to use that to put on top of the resin to pop the bubbles. Y'all, it worked magnificently. It worked so good. You couldn't tell me nothing. Like, I just knew I was doing everything right. I am so happy and grateful to all of those people that left comments to give me tips on how to remove the bubbles. So now your girl is in business because she could do anything she put her mind to. All she got to do is keep at it, don't give up, and she can get it done. So your girl is in business now.
so I think I need you here. I swear it's time to keep these feelings to myself. Now you're the one I'm thinking of. My higher ground, my rocket love. For gravity, I'd rather stay up here. We can get away. Palm trees, beach views on a night day. All I wanna hear is the visions that we play. Sit right next to you, you. I'm trying not to show how I feel about you. You wish away. We don't really wanna, I just wanna get away. Sit right next to you.
I made 6 keychains in total. I feel like a pro. I was whipping the rest of the keychains up without a problem. No hiccups, no errors, no bubbles. Like, I did my big one. And so, yeah. If you have any questions, I'm a professional. If you have any questions on how to use UV Resin, go ahead and leave them in the comments.
Tell me how to type of singer. It was about 5 minutes ago when I seen the hottest chick that a youngin' never seen before. I say, yo, tell the girls I wanna meet her. On second time, that ain't the way to go. I gotta give her game proper. Spit it so she get it, that she is, I gotta stop her. Or should I talk about a smile? Or what about a style? I'm out of time, she's out the door, I gotta go for mine. Or should I talk about a smile? Or what about a style? I'm out of time, she's out the door, I gotta go for mine. Let the girl say, yeah. Excuse me, miss. Oh, yeah. And I gotta admit that you got my attention. You're making me want to say, oh. I know you're trying to leave, miss. I said I dance with you. How I love you, keep you here with me, yo baby. Now so they grab hold of my hand and let's pretend the flow was ours. You say you don't really dance. Don't worry about it, we just one good step, one good step. Now with the music is moving too fast, now my head a little tired. Don't be afraid to move a little.
And this is the big lighter that I mentioned earlier. This is what I use to pop the bubbles. I just turn on the flame and then I rub the lighter across the top of the resin. I wasn't sure if it's a violation to YouTube's policy to show flame and fire, and I wasn't trying to take that chance, so sorry I can't show you. But yeah, I think I saw an actual video on TikTok, so if you need help with that, you should probably check out there to see like an actual visual of how to do it. You see, I put that sticker over that flame because I am not trying to play with YouTube. Y'all, look at that gloss on that keychain. Do y'all see that? Butter. That's what I'm talking about. Butter. Flawless, okay? Not a scratch, not a smudge, not one bubble in sight. I am here for it. I just love the way these came out, guys. I'm just so proud of myself. hopefully you found some good information out of this video, some tips on what to do and what not to do. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, again, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give me a like or two, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles!